What's up, bro?
Yo, yo, yo. What's going down, my boy?
Just chilling. Excited for this episode. Yeah, bro, just got off work not too long ago, and I'm just chilling back, man. Just excited to be in the booth. How about you?
Man, I'm just grateful to be in the booth as well, bro. Another banger on the way. And that's good. That you had, let's kind of chop it up about your day at work. You know what I'm saying? How it was kind of like random and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, it was just one of those days, right, where I was I was just regular. This is a perfect day. It's like I've gathered more evidence now with the female attraction. It's the females, but it's everybody. But I was just kind of, having one of those days where I was literally just minding my business. And for some reason, all of my coworkers just wanted to like interview me and shit. They were all like, it felt like everyone was like focused on me. This one female coworker told me that, I looked like Channing Tatum. She was basically like flirting with me like hardcore, and then another one just started chopping it up with me too. And it's like, there's other guys in the freaking, in the building, why is everybody focusing on me? And it was just so weird. It was one of those days, bro, to where I felt like my energy was just like, yeah, like I wasn't even doing shit. I was just literally just chilling. And like, I don't know. It was just, yeah, it's a testament to that energy, bro. Just being, I think it was like we talked about earlier, like I got a lot of sun yesterday. So I feel like my energy I like stored up some good energy. And I don't know. That's just how it was, bro. Everybody was like interrogating me and shit.
Yeah, that's how it be. You just had high energy, bro. Electromagnetic force field around you, from the sun was obviously very potent. So like you were pulling a bunch of shit in, like people were just wanting to chop it up with you because they felt your energy, bro. It was, pretty damn loud, as we like to say. It's the loud pack. You know what I'm saying? So you got people,
oh yeah,
saying you look like movie stars and shit, and
yeah,
potentially love bombing and
right,
all types of bear traps that come when you are on the SR journey and your energy is strong. Yeah, you're gonna have it's random, just random shit,
dude. Yeah, and it was weird. Like that one girl was she was comparing me to she's like, yeah, you look like a movie star, bro. You look like his name is Mike. And then I was like, okay, Mike who? You know what I mean? And then she kept like leading me on and trying to make me guess who this movie star was, bro. And I started getting pissed off because she wouldn't tell me. And then eventually she told me, she said it was that Magic Mike movie. And that dude's like a stripper, bro. Like, she said I looked like Channing Tatum, but in the movie Magic Mike, which is, I'm like, what? And then she looked, and then I'm like, are you talking about a stripper? And then she looks at me, and she's like, mm-hmm, and like winks at me, and she's like, I'm gonna watch that later for you. I was like, what?
Yeah, that's what the fuck, bro. Hell no, dude.
Like it took me like a second, like I was like, wait, what just happened? Like not attracted to this girl really like at all. And she's just, I don't know, it was just blatant, it was like coming at me from all angles. So it's like it's some new shit that I got to get used to, that all of us, I'm sure, the viewers can relate, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody who's on SR can probably relate to this shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, man. You have situations where, yeah, you'll have encounters like that to where you just be like, what the heck is going on, or what happened? You know what I'm saying? This whole time you're, discerning and, and observing the shit that's going on. And you just be like, man, do these individuals know what's going on right now, or what they doing to me? You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, do they know? They also don't know who they're interacting with. When they're interacting with a guy on semen retention. So they don't know like what, you know, they don't know what they don't know what we're capable of. Like it's almost like we got like a secret, you know, we got like a secret weapon in the, you know what I'm saying? Like our discernment and our you know, X-ray vision is just through the roof.
Yes, it is. It's you know, it's to the cosmos, bro. You know,
Right.
it definitely is, you know, it's definitely elevated to a very, very high point. You know, and it's a blessing. You know, it's a blessing to be operating like this, but man, you will go through some out of this world shit, you know, and you know, sometimes you will have situations, you know, like you had at work where um you really won't be in a social mood, but you be doing your shit, right? You be focused on your work, but you're not chopping it up with people, and you will just have people just tsunami you type shit. You know, a
Yeah.
whole wave of individuals just, yeah, like you said, calling you Magic Mike and shit. You know what I'm saying? Calling you a stripper and shit. You feel me? Like it's just random as hell and winking
Yeah.
at you and shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Talking about they gonna watch the movie later for you, bro. Ooh, wait.
Dude. Yeah. Yeah. That was very strange. You know, I hit you up right after that happened because I was like,
Yeah, you
what?
did.
I was like, what the fuck is going on, bro? I was like, this is not an average. This is not an average day right now. I'm telling
Ooh,
you right
wait.
now. This is some
That
different
shit will
shit.
happen though. That shit will happen. You just gotta keep your cool, bro, and have great discernment. You know?
Right.
Yeah. All right,
That's what's.
bro. Get that intro knocked out.
Let's go.
All right, bro. Welcome to the Unchained podcast, everybody. This is your boy SpiritWar Martin, along with his podcast partner Seb Conscious. Ooh-wee. Always put God first and become your inner lion in this crooked matrix and spiritual warfare, y'all. Boy, listen here. Ooh-wee.
Yeah, yeah.
Yay, yay.
Yeah, yeah. How was your day, bro? What's been
Man,
what's been going on with you?
my day has been, you know, pretty good. You know, it was high vibrational, but it's like I had a moment where it felt like I was getting an anxiety attack or something. So I started working out, you know,
Uh,
and transmuting that type of energy into something positive and stuff. And kind of
yeah.
somewhat felt aggressive as well today. You
Oh
know how
yeah.
we have those days? Yeah, today was like a somewhat of a, it was kind of raging bullish. That's what it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
actually. Yeah, like a raging bull type day today, but it was all around good. But it was the energy inside me, bro. You know, that shit had me aggressive today.
Yes.
You know what
So
I'm saying, bro?
yeah. Was it directed at anything or anyone or was
No,
it
it wasn't directed at nothing. No.
uh, right. So you just did you said you ended up I feel like in those situations you gotta transmute like a motherfucker.
Yes, I was working out. I, you know, did some push-ups, Mike Tyson push-ups, and curled the dumbbells and shit. You know what I'm saying? And did some shoulder presses, bro.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
Had to push my mind and
Yeah.
stuff because, yeah, you know, definitely felt like a spiritual attack of some sort. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
yeah, I got through it though. You know, I got through it and, you know, drank water as well, but I had to push my body, bro, and my mind. I had to work out.
Yeah. Dude, those days can be crazy, man. I haven't had one like super recently, but I definitely know how you feel. It's like you almost have too much like excess energy going on. I don't know if it's like stored up energy or whatnot, but you definitely got to start moving your body. But yeah, it's hard to control sometimes. You know, the energy
Yeah.
is very strong, and I remember the last time that happened to me. I was mad at like you know, just like the dark agenda in the world. Like I got like furious, you know, when I was looking at like, you know, some of the conscious X content, and then I was thinking about like the Freemasons and shit like that, and I just ended up getting like very angry, you know, like at the world. I was just like, why do these people exist? You know, all this crazy shit. You know, I just started, yeah, like lot of energy and just, yeah, like raging bull, bro. Like that's
Right.
just how it, sometimes you get very passionate and your energy is very strong. And if it's directed in that direction, it can be very intense.
Yeah, one thing I noticed, right? For me, ever since I got on this SR journey and shit, bro, you know how, your spirit obviously gets clean because you do shadow work on yourself.
Yeah.
And when you do that shit and you see dark energy, like deception or dark shit that's going on, or come around individuals that's producing dark energy, that shit is like way more fucking intense, bro.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because like whenever I come across, dark energy in people or see it, oh, I get mad. I get pissed off, bro. Like it really, I get, angry at dark energy now,
Yeah.
because I used to participate in it. So when I see it now, it's like, I can't deal with it. I don't want to see it because it reminds you of your old self. So
Yes.
it pisses you off type shit,
Yeah.
It happens, bro, because I've been there too. You see all the deception and you want everybody to, be safe or do good, but it's just impossible. You can't, make everything perfect and stuff, but it hurts you in the spirit to see that shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Way more intense.
Yes. And it's almost like, yeah, it's like it's from the discernment, bro, 'cause
Mm-hmm.
your discernment goes way up. So, if we're in a position to where you don't even need much, to like discern somebody, like, how we can discern people just by like their body language and, how they're speaking and, how they behave and stuff like that. When somebody's blatantly putting out dark energy, that's very offensive,
Oh, we.
especially if you're on this side, with God and trying to, help raise the vibration and try to help people, have a happier life and have a good life. That stuff sticks out, like a sore thumb. So it's I'm the same way. I get pissed. I'm like, what the fuck are you even doing with your life, bro? Like it makes me angry. Like I'm like,
Yeah, me too.
you even realize what you're doing? Like you're polluting the fucking planet, you fucking, like I
Yep.
get pissed. I start
Yeah,
my
I get
car.
pissed off too.
Yeah. So yeah, it's all bad, man. I'm just thinking like, I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to like going forward. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to control myself when I run into some of these people because I know I'm gonna keep running into them. So it's like I don't know. I got to figure out a way because yeah, I'm the same way, bro. Like it really it gets me mad.
Yeah, me too. Well, all we can do is just, keep it cool, man. Keep it cool and steady. It's just, if you come across a situation where you get touched, then that's going to be a whole different ball game. If some dark energy wants to decide they want to put your hands on you, then it's game over
Oh
for them.
no, yeah, that's yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's a different story.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Just keep it cool.
over.
People are going to test you no matter what. But if it comes down to the point to where they want to touch individuals, they
I
might be in for a
I
rude
spaz
awakening.
out on them. Yeah,
Yeah. But other than that, we staying cool. You know what I'm saying? Keep it
exactly.
cool and move forward.
Yes, sir.
Let's jump into number one, bro. You ready? Topic number one.
Let's go.
Okay. For podcast 107, bro. Topic number one. What are your thoughts on making sacrifices on SR?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind for me is the lust, sacrificing lust. Um, Another thing that I realized today is, we end up sacrificing different relationships with people as well. So as soon as you go on your spiritual path, you start realizing like, I could hang around these certain people, but in your spirit that they're going to be holding you back, somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like certain people that you might still like, love or care about. You end up having to love these people from a distance. So technically, you're sacrificing certain friendships, to get closer to God. Certain like because like hanging around these certain people is just going to bring you further and further away from God because they're so closed off. So, you have to sacrifice different friendships and stuff like that. So those are the two things that come up for me, bro. The lust, obviously fornicating and meeting up with women and stuff like that. That's a big sacrifice, because that stuff could easily be done. We could easily just start meeting up with all these girls, randomly, but we're not, on purpose. We're sacrificing the lust, in order to grow in all the other areas of our life. And first and foremost, have a connection with God. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, it's important to make these sacrifices so we can be able to grow as individuals. And yeah, from my personal experience is making sacrifices with some individuals, that's potentially holding you back. Lust, obviously, vices as well, yeah, big one for me was that alcohol, bro. I let that one go, and my life has been way more clear and vivid and not, out of control, because that's
Yeah.
how I was when I was off the alcohol, just out of control. And that was one of the biggest sacrifices on top of lust for me, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And individuals, because I was seeking validation all the time and shit, and just a weak ass power level. And, I look back at that and it's like, what the hell was I doing? And why did I feel like I needed to be around people? You know what I'm saying? When I really did, you don't need to be around people. So that was definitely an important sacrifice for me. I needed
Yeah.
to make that sacrifice to get rid of all that so I can be able to put energy into myself. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And when you get enough energy into yourself, that's when you can make a sacrifice and join the big homie upstairs. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Another term that I like to use is sometimes you got to trim the fat. Trim the fat. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta you gotta get them. Get them out of here, bro. Because it's like there's a certain side of you that you could maintain these relationships with these people, but deep down in your spirit that like I don't know, they could almost you could stay friends with them and shit like that, and be okay, but deep down in your spirit that one, that God wants you to get away from them because they're not on the same spiritual plane as you,
Right.
and they're also going to block you from having a stronger connection with God. God wants us to just be as pure as we can be. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro, it's a that's kind of a tough one, man. That's what I've realized, because with certain people you'll end up having to go through like a grieving process, because you've been close with them your whole life and shit, and God changes everything about you, bro. When that Holy Spirit hits you, everything changes. You start moving differently. You don't want to be associated with the same people and stuff like that. So it can be intense, bro.
Yeah. That's the damn truth right there, bro. It's definitely an intense move to make when it comes to making sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? But it's very important, especially for you and your well-being, because you got like energy around that's keeping you stagnant. You're not going to be able to find your purpose in life, bro, because
Right.
you got all this shit around, that's basically keeping you from moving forward, because you have to basically somewhat worry about them and shit, because yeah, they're around you, bro. You just have to get rid of it, like you said, trim the fat, and move forward. That's important.
Absolutely, bro.
Ooh, we. All right, bro. For topic number 2, my dude, what are your thoughts on turning pain into wisdom?
Man, this is a deep one. I've been trying to think about different things with this one once I seen that this was in the lineup, but I feel like this is the reason why I've acquired any wisdom at all. It's certain point in your life you realize that pain is kind of like the teacher in life. Going through pain, I've gone through a lot of different stuff, bro. So where I ended up getting with substances. I've had a lot of close family members pass away. I've had friends pass away. Some really gnarly breakups. With girls that I thought that I was gonna marry and stuff like that. Like now that area kind of seems a little bit silly, you know, at a certain age, thinking of marry these certain women, but that still is useful too, you know. Now after that, you know, now I have more wisdom on what type of you know, female I'd like to be with going forward, you know what I'm saying? So everything is a teacher though, bro, you know. So the more I've noticed, the more pain that you go through in life, you know, the more wise you end up being, because it's just, yeah, everything is a lesson, you know what I'm saying? And then especially the deep pain, like you know, death and things like that. You know, I went through some pretty rough stuff, you know, with the alcohol and the drugs for a couple of years in my life as well, bro. So it's just like, you know, pain will always lead you to, you know, going within yourself and having to do shadow work and things like that. And if you do it correctly, you know, you're gonna come out a beast.
Absolutely, bro. Yeah, you'll definitely come out a beast. Ooh, bro, when it comes down to that, your pain, yeah, all the stuff that you go through, it makes you strong. You know what I'm saying? And you turn it all into wisdom, and you start to share it with other individuals out there, because you don't want them to go through the shit that you went through, or, you know, if they're going through the same shit as you want to talk about your life experiences that you had in the situation that they're going through. You know what I'm saying? It just helps to just turn that pain into wisdom and shit, you know, communicate with other individuals out there about it, bro. That's what I'm learning, because I went through a lot of shit, bro. Yeah, from partying, the alcohol, the, you know, toxic relationships and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And soul ties and shit, bro. You feel me?
Yes.
And AA meetings and shit, you know, and, you know, just all types of meetings and shit that I've been through, and gaining this wisdom and talking to other people and understanding that you do not have to feel alone with all this pain and shit. You know, you need to talk about it to individuals and turn it into wisdom. You know what I'm saying? And yet use that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's important to use this dark energy or this pain that we have, turn that shit into wisdom and help individuals with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, man. Flip that shit around, bro. You know, you
Right.
can use
That's what I'm learning, bro. And that's what I'm doing, because I had a lot of dark ass energy looking at my old self, bro. All
right.
that partying and the metal music and the band and shit. Oh, bro.
Yeah.
I'm turning all that dark matter and shit, I'm turning it into a positive. You feel me?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. And I can
Yeah.
see it. Yeah, bro. Like it's a serious transition, bro, when you decide to do that, man. And it's pretty crazy because my whole life while I was going through that stuff, like when I was going through different things, breakups, and then, you know, ended up in the party scene, like my mom kind of low key knew the entire time. Like she was like, you know, I know where you're at right now. I wish that I could, you know, pull you out, but I know that you have to kind of go through this. But she said this my whole life. She said, you know, you're going to be able to help a lot of people when you're through with this. You know what I'm
Ooh,
saying? And I feel like now I'm finally doing that, and it's a fucking trip.
and you know what? I can relate to that, bro. Because my OG was like kind of like similar, but she was like different with how she did it. You know, your mom said that you were gonna help a lot of people. Uh,
Yeah.
one day when you were going through the unrighteous pathway and shit, and then
Yeah.
my OG told me when I was going through my shit, she literally said, she said, one of these days you're gonna wake up. You know what I'm saying? And when you wake up, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? She
she
literally said that. She's like, one of these days you're gonna wake up, and when you wake up, it's over with. And I see what she's talking about now.
was she saying like because she knew what you had inside of you, like she knew the potential, or what? Or is it
I
like
don't know, but you know, our OGs be on some other shit. Like they already know, like they see shit before we even see it, type shit.
uh
But I shit you not, she told me when I was getting fucked up all the time and hanging
yeah.
around toxic people, she told me, one of these days you are going to wake up, and when you wake up, it's gonna be over with. You know what I'm saying? And I shit you not, I went on my SR journey and shit, and woke up, bro. You feel me? And don't see shit the same no more.
So what does your OG say to you now? Is she pretty much like confirm like that you're on the right pathway? Is she proud of you and all that stuff?
Oh man. Boy, listen. You want to talk about beyond happy and beyond relieved?
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
That's awesome, bro. So
You
you
know
be
what I'm
talking to
saying?
her, she probably says it to you a lot, huh? How she's proud of you and all that stuff.
Proud than a mofo right now because I said before, I was reckless and like a loose cannon. Now I'm calm and collective, and she's just happy that I've gotten rid of a lot of toxic shit that was around me. And now I'm, putting energy into myself and like basically reconnected with her and my, my other members in my small circle and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. That's beautiful, bro. Now she got SpiritWar Martin as a son. That is crazy.
Ooh, the dude that she said was gonna wake up one day.
Right. All of a sudden, one day you just end up with SpiritWar Martin as your son. Can you imagine that?
Out of nowhere, though. You feel me?
Just demon slayer just savage mode.
Yeah, went from the dark side, to the side of God, and I'm using the abilities of darkness that I got from the kingdom of darkness against they punk asses now.
Dude,
you feel me?
And you're a fucking savage the way that you go about it too.
All that dark matter and wisdom and shit that I got from being in the metal band, listening to the metal music, I'm using that shit against the devil now, bro. They done fucked up.
Yeah, they done fucked up, bro. They don't know who they
Demon Slayer now, bro. You feel me? Devil May Cry and shit.
Yeah, that is a lot to unpack, but I definitely agree with you on that one, man. You do not play. You know what I'm saying, bro? Some of those videos that you've been dropping, man. No, there's no games to be played, bro.
No, absolutely not, bro. You have to let it be known, man, because you will get taken advantage of out here in this crooked ass matrix, bro. It's a lot of, like-minded individuals, but there's also Decepticons and Agent Smiths.
Yes. It's almost a form of protecting your energy too when you're calling people out like that, so often to letting them know, ahead of time that you already know what the fuck they're up to and shit.
Yeah. Like don't forget that my third eye is open. You feel me?
Exactly.
You're looking at these two eyes right here, but don't forget it's another one that you can't see.
Exactly, and that mug is wide the fuck open.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, because you tapped in, to the big homie upstairs now, bro, on your SR journey.
Man.
Oh, and look, this kind of ties into the next topic, bro. For topic number 3, my dude. What are your thoughts on being on a higher spiritual plane while on SR?
Well, I feel like this going to the higher spiritual plane kind of happens, naturally. It's one of those things that happens on semen retention. Hold on 1 second, bro.
Go ahead, bro. Take your time, man.
But the first thing that comes to mind is what we were talking about earlier with my homie and shit. You'll end up on a higher spiritual plane, going on SR, living a righteous lifestyle, putting God first, like all those things alone really get you on a higher spiritual plane. And then you're going to have to go around and you're going to have to interact with people that are on a lower spiritual plane, so you kind of have to navigate that, bro. That's like the thing that I've been having to deal with a lot lately. It's like people will run into you and interact with you as if you're that same person who used to be like on the lower plane, like with them, and then all of a sudden you're up here going on SR and putting God first. And then they're still trying to pretend like you're on the same level and shit, and they aren't understanding like where you've gone, spiritually. They don't understand like how you've elevated and how you changed, your habits. Like you cut, like I said, you've been trimming the fat. You're getting things out of here. Different habits and behaviors, that weren't serving you, and they're still doing all that stuff, and then they're still gonna try to interact with you like you're on the same plane. So it's like it's kind of hard to navigate that. Sometimes that's kind of it's kind of what I've been going through, bro.
Man, it's definitely it's some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? When you elevate to a higher spiritual plane, because when you do this, you literally like, see dark energy damn near everywhere, bro. When you elevate on a higher spiritual plane and go on that righteous pathway and shit, bro, you know what I'm saying? And it can be real bizarre. You know what I'm saying? For me, going from participating, into toxic stuff and not participating in it, you know what I'm saying? You just see red flags everywhere. And sometimes it can be overwhelming for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Being on that higher spiritual plane and shit, because people don't understand that. They, like you said, bro, they still think you doing the same shit from the last time they seen you. You know what I'm saying? They think you still doing the same person and shit, and not understanding that your consciousness is in 5D.
Yeah.
They still think you low vibrational and in the third dimension and shit. And it's like, no, exactly. I'm not there no more. I put God first every day and put my armor on every day now, and I don't hang around toxic shit no more, because I can't do it. My spirit, I've done shadow work and worked on myself. So it's like, I'm not saying I'm better than anybody, but when you work on yourself and clean yourself out, you can't be around toxic shit, because it's going to affect you way more. It's going to affect you way more since you are on a higher spiritual plane and shit now in first class, bro.
Exactly. And I really like what you just said, bro. You better than the other people. It's just like you're just in a different realm. It doesn't. You're not better than them. You're not better. Nobody's better than anyone. Just you're in a different operating mode. But at this point, like, you just live completely different. You live a different lifestyle. You know what I mean? You don't participate in all like the matrix behavior anymore.
Right.
Everything changes, once that veil gets lifted, bro. And it's hard. Another thing I've noticed is that it's hard because sometimes you have to explain yourself to these people. Like you're like, oh yeah, I don't do this anymore. I don't really do that anymore. And then they like you said, they'll either, try to make it seem like you're being self-righteous or something like that, or they think you're weird, or, it's like you have to like almost explain, because they're like so confused as to why, you're not participating. Yeah. And all the shit that you used to do, or, just a lot of different things, man, like meeting up with women and stuff like that. Like that story with my roommates, like a month ago or whatever, where they tried to get me to go meet up with that girl, and then I said no and shit like that.
Yeah.
And the whole house thought I was like weird and shit. They're like, why don't you? They're like, no, you don't get it, bro. Like, this girl is literally waiting for you, and she said that she wants to get smashed. Like, all you have to do is go over there. I'm like, I'm good. I don't want to go over there. Okay, how many times do I have to say this? And so
right.
They just made it seem like nobody understood where I was coming from. So that's kind of what I've noticed, bro, is that you run into these situations where you just have to kind of explain yourself. I feel like some people understand. There's definitely, it's not everybody who thinks that you're crazy, but a lot of people are still living in like you said, that 3-dimensional low vibrational lifestyle. So we end up like looking like an alien or some shit.
Yeah, we definitely getting looked at as an alien, when you don't want to participate in that type of stuff. Like, for example, like the example that you said, when your roommates had it set up for, with a chick or something for you to go smash, and you said no. They basically made it awkward as hell, and you literally become the odd man out, bro. And
right.
People don't understand that you have respect for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you protect your energy. So when you do that individuals would think that you're like too good for them or something, or you know what I'm saying? It's just, yeah, they think you're too good for them when it's nothing like that. You know, like we said before, yeah, you're on a higher spiritual plane and you just protect yourself a lot more because you see way more shit now, you know, because you're not participating in worldly shit. So your vision is broad now, bro. Your consciousness is elevated. So it's like no third dimensional shit here. You feel me? It's all 5D. So I can't do that, bro. You know, I can't do that. You know, not saying I'm better than nobody, but my life is different now.
Right. You know, and then you'll get some people who will understand you, you know, like I said, but majority of the time, I feel like we have to get into a place where we're just, you know, you're going to have to just understand that this is just, you know, part of the deal. You know, when you start to elevate spiritually, you're going to have to endure some, you know, being misunderstood, you know, having confusing interactions with people, because you're isolating yourself, like you're separating yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
So
exactly.
there's only a small amount of people in the world that are going to be, you know, living like this, you know, because the information and like the spiritual elevation is not everybody gets to this point. You know, it comes with a lot of different things, you know, like we said, pain and, you know, certain information. Obviously God will send you messages and God will get you hooked up if you're, you know, strong enough to form a connection with God. You know, not everybody is doing that, man. A lot of people are living carnally and worldly and they don't even have any type of spiritual connection whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh, wait.
that's kind of just the world that we live in.
Yeah, it is, man. You know, very worldly and very materialistic. You know, we just have to work on moving in the direction of the big homie upstairs. You know what I'm saying? Is putting him first because it gives us structure. We don't want to be lost out here and, you know, low vibrational, bro. That's just not good for us and it's unhealthy. You know, we want to put God first and start, you know, getting our tickets ready for the first class seat on the spiritual plane, on the higher
Oh yeah,
spiritual plane, you know.
that video was fire, by the way.
I appreciate it, bro. You see I put soul plane as the thumbnail and shit.
That video,
You seen that movie Soul Plane?
no, I haven't seen it.
You never watched Soul Plane with Kevin Hart and shit?
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
It's a
one of
good
these
one.
days you're going to check it out. That movie funny as hell, bro. Yeah, Soul Plane.
Okay,
That's where that purple airplane is from.
got you. Is that a newer video or a newer movie?
No, that movie is old, bro.
Oh, okay.
You know, you're gonna have to find it. It's called Soul Plane. That shit funny as hell, bro.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
Ooh wee. All right, my dude. Let's move on to topic number 4. What are your
Let's go.
thoughts? What are your thoughts on feeling confident around women?
Well, we touched on it already a little bit earlier, but you know, I
Yes, we
made this
did.
topic today because of you know, the stuff that went down today at work, you know, and how for some reason I was getting all of this attention and stuff like that, you know, and then I noticed it with like different customers and different girls that come into the restaurant that I work at and stuff like that. Like girls, it doesn't matter. Like my old self, bro, I used to maybe like get intimidated when like a girl would be like super beautiful, you know, and certain things like that. And now it's almost like I've accessed a new mode to where it don't matter who it is, you know, because I see women differently now. You know, I see them as just
Right.
like another human, and I see them as like I like to say a lot. I'll treat them like a sister, you know, of God. So when I'm coming at it in that angle, you know, I'm just very confident. You know, I'm confident in myself, good posture, you know, eye contact. Just I'm very confident around women, and it's almost like it's one of those things that happens to you along the way. You know, on SR that I've noticed. It's one of the first benefits that I really noticed. You know, I always talk about how I was working at that job in the drive-thru, and all these older women were coming in and shit. You know, and I
Yeah.
was just very confident, and you know, certain women come around and it's almost like you just feel you can feel that they like your energy, You know what I mean? So then it just like, it's a spiritual connection, you know, off the rip. You know, a lot of older women, you know, definitely I've noticed a lot of older women, they I feel like they like guys that are on SR because
Ooh,
you know, they can feel the energy or something about like them being older and having, you know, more wisdom and just, you know, looking at like a younger guy and they're like, wow, but this younger guy is, I can tell he's special. You know what I'm
man,
saying? For some reason they just that's my hypothesis is that older women like guys that are on SR.
they do, and it's like they know. You know what I'm saying? It's like they know because at my uncle's party, man. You know, my uncle's birthday party at the bar and stuff. I've noticed that you know I have had conversations with older women just easily. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's just the
right.
conversation just smooth. You feel me?
Like Wilder.
Yeah, like water. You know what I'm saying? And it's just smooth. It's, you know, no awkwardness, nothing. You know, it's like they just know that you are, you know, SR or something is different about you and you're more solid. And
You can feel it. The energy that they put out, you know, it's like
yeah,
they don't even have to say shit. You can tell that they like you.
yeah, they just know. And y'all just be conversating like it's nothing. It's just all organic and natural. And that's
Right.
what I like. That type of shit right there. You know what
Me
I'm
too.
saying? Ooh,
Yes.
we.
I love that shit. You know, when the signals are given, you know, you can pick up on the signals and it's all spiritual. It's the way they behave, the way that they're, you know, if they like, you know, all of a sudden they're talking to you and they inch up a little bit closer to you,
They
you
get
know.
close as hell, don't they? Ooh, they get
Yeah.
close.
Like they're just talking and then all of a sudden they're just like, what'd you say? You know, they come like
Mm-hmm.
a little bit closer.
Because it's like they want to see if you're going to cower or not, or if you're going to just stay there and stay solid, not stay solid as hell.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you don't
You come as
flinch.
close as you want. You know what I'm saying? What's up? You know,
Yeah,
you know, yeah.
exactly.
You know, and you know what? That's happened to me a couple times, bro. And I noticed that you just be real natural with it.
Exactly.
Because looking at my old self, I wouldn't be able to do that at all. Like conversating, that
Yeah.
would be something that I would be like really scared of doing. You know, it's just
Mhm.
weird. It's weird as hell, bro. But now it's like chopping it up. That stuff is just glorious, bro. You know, it's a beautiful thing to do. And like you
Yeah.
said, it's all spiritual. And when it comes to older women, it's like they naturally know, you know,
Hmm.
and the conversations be pretty damn good. That's what I like.
Yeah. Man, now that you think about it, ooh wee, bro. I'm thinking about this like this what we're talking about. I feel like these girls, like these women out here, I feel like what they're doing is almost like a body language test. You know, it's like they're checking our body language because, like I said, you know, they'll inch forward just to see if we're gonna flinch. It's like
Right.
they do that just to check our body language to see if we're going to move at all, if we're going to stay solid, you know. And then I noticed my coworkers today, you know, this girl, I'd be walking by her and shit. Like, so if we're walking down like so you got like the kitchen right here, and then like, you know, there's the back of the kitchen over here. There's like a hallway and shit. And then we're walking towards each other, right? I noticed that you know, she'll make eye contact with me and then she'll just stand there like very firm and she like and we walk past and I feel like she's doing a like she'll almost like block the path of me walking and then she'll as soon as I get up to her she's trying to see what I'm gonna do type shit, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
like cower off and move to the side or I'm gonna stay firm in my frame, keep the eye contact. Like I feel like that's what they do these little, you know, movements to try to like check out different body language and shit.
Yeah. It's like they want to see if you have you know, if you have electromagnetism to you. You know, they want to see if you're a solid dude and produce that eye contact and, you know, can naturally, you know, conversate and make them feel good as an individual and not look at them like a piece of steak, as I like to say,
Yes,
you know?
I
Yeah.
feel like these women are way more in tune with this stuff than we realize. It's almost like their secret weapon is this, like they notice, like they notice the difference between a guy who can hold eye contact and a guy who can't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they'll like, mark that down as like a red flag or something, So like,
Yeah.
they're running these tests, like how long can you hold eye contact with me, and like they pay attention to all this shit, bro.
Oh yeah, they do. They definitely can discern power levels. You know what I'm saying? They can
Yeah,
discern
that's
power levels, bro.
that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah,
Hmm. They know.
that's a trip.
I know. And we are, you know, we see it now, and that's a blessing.
Right, they know the difference between a coomer and a guy that's retaining, but they can't quite put their finger on it. They just know that something's different.
Yeah. 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 They definitely do. We can go deep into that side, we can go deep into that for hours, bro. You know,
Right.
that was a good topic, bro, on some real shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Ooh, wait.
Yes.
For topic number 5, bro. What are your thoughts on maintaining hydration and a healthy diet?
Ooh-wee. Well, today, man, I woke up and like I said, I ended up playing golf with my homies yesterday, and I was in the sun for quite a bit, like a long time, and it's pretty hot down here in Arizona where I'm at. You know what I mean? So I soaked up a lot of sun, and then today, I even drank a lot of water last night and shit. And I woke up today and I realized, like, the first half of the day, I felt like my body was like it was dry. I needed like a lot more
Yeah.
water intake, and I realized that it was from all that sun. The sun will definitely zap you, as far as like the water. So when you're in the sun, you got to make sure you're drinking a lot of water, dude. Just general. Today, I kind of like felt like for the first couple hours of the day, and then like I got this new water bottle shit. So I'd be chugging it. Like, it's great for when I have to flood myself. I'll just fill this whole thing up and just chug it, right? So I did that, and then I noticed how I felt. So I was like, and it happens all the time, bro. And I know you feel me on that. Sometimes you just forget to drink water at certain points,
Right.
and it's a very simple. Being on top of that, bro, is super important. I realize, super important to just self hydrated, and water. Like that's really how you It's a very important weapon to defend yourself against like spiritual attacks and stuff like that. Is just make sure you're hydrated, man. Keep that as a priority. That's a very important thing to focus on in life. Is make sure you're drinking enough water and eating healthy foods. Not eating like fast food and processed food and shit like that.
Right. Absolutely. Hydration, man, is definitely important. And yeah, from my personal experience, the way I see shit, bro, it's like, yeah, when you're in the sun a lot, the sun basically, evaporates the water out of your body. It evaporates it out. So you have to put the water like back in there ASAP, stay hydrated. Cause yeah, if you're in the sun, like I said, it's evaporating out of your body and shit, bro. So yeah, you have to drink a lot of water throughout the day, especially if you're out in nature a lot. Yeah, that's important for all of us, or else you're gonna be doomed. You could potentially, faint or pass out,
Yeah.
get lightheaded and all this crazy shit, spiritual attacks, anything. It's all, mind games when it comes to dehydration. And it's important to just drink a lot of water throughout the day and eat healthy foods too, so you can be operating to your fullest out here. Because if you're eating processed foods, it's gonna make you stagnant and it's gonna like potentially make you tired,
Yeah. Spiritual
make you
attack.
just feel not how you're supposed to feel. It's important for fruits and vegetables and stuff, because those are, foods that can produce, electric current in your body, or, just all the proper things that you need for you to be able to operate throughout your day on top of hydration. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Hey,
almost thinking about like you're a car and shit. Like the
right.
oil. Like, what kind of oil are you gonna put into your car? Like the fast food and nasty food is almost like putting in like dirty ass oil into the car. Acting
Ooh,
like
wee.
trying to see if and then you're like, oh, why is my car running weird. You know what I
And
mean?
you done put some dirty oil up in there.
Yeah, you're putting dirty oil in there and trying to, get around town and shit, and the car's making
Over
weird
there
noises
jerking.
and shit. Right.
Yeah.
And you're just like, so that's kind of how I picture it now, is like our bodies are it's like a machine, bro. We got to put the right stuff into the machine for it to perform properly, and all that stuff is all correlated. Your mind is part of your body as well. You put bad food into your body, it's going to affect your thoughts as well. So
Absolutely, bro. And hey, man, this water that I drank, before we started, I got to run to the bathroom real quick. I just wanted to let y'all know real quick. I'm gonna run to the bathroom and I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Martin drank some water, bro. I'm gonna take a little opportunity to drink some myself. But shout out, man, to all you guys, bro, that have been tuning in. It's nothing but love, obviously, from all of us, the Unchained Gang. You guys already know. It's a blessing to be able to make these episodes for all you guys, man. Everybody that's been commenting, letting us know that you be rocking with the episodes, man. We really appreciate it, bro. And obviously, any of you guys that are watching that haven't been commenting, bro, tap in with us, man. Let us know what you like about what we're talking about. If you guys can relate, because the reason that we even make these episodes, you guys, is to relate with all you guys, man, and to try to help, obviously, and to put our stories on the line, and turn, like we said earlier, turn that pain into wisdom and spread it to you guys, do these episodes. So that is why we do this, man. And we're both very grateful, to be able to be doing this, man. And you already know. I'm just chopping it up, letting them know that we're grateful, man, to be making these episodes and shit.
Oh, man, you already know what's up, bro. I'm grateful beyond measure to be doing what I'm doing today. And
right.
Grateful for the SpiritWar gang, grateful for Subconscious Galaxy, grateful for, everything, bro. Everything is just, it's beautiful, bro. God is good. That's all I got to say, bro, for, God is good just for blessing us to be able to overcome, darkness, be able to join his basketball team, you know what I'm saying, and connect with like-minded individuals out there and score threes. You know what I'm saying, for the team Holy Spirit.
Exactly, bro.
Mm-hmm. All right, my dude.
What are we on?
The grand finale.
Oh yeah, I already knew it.
You ready?
Let's go.
All right, bro. For topic number 6, my dude, what are your thoughts on how being active is mandatory while on SR?
This is another download that I got yesterday after I played golf and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday I got home from, because playing 18 holes of golf, bro, that's like, it'll tire you out for sure. It's like a 4-hour round, and you're swinging the golf club like 70 to 80 times, probably more. You know what I'm saying? Energy and shit. And I just had a download how good I felt, after doing that. And like I rode back home, obviously. But normally, I just be doing like my normal routine is like I'll bike everywhere. I don't have a car, so I just be biking everywhere, bro. So that's like a little advantage that I have. Everywhere I go, I transmute energy on my way there and shit like that. I'll go to the gym, and that's pretty much my routine. Is like I have my gym workout, my gym routine and stuff. But yeah, the bike definitely helps. But what I realized, dude, is like the SR journey, man. It's kind of what we were saying earlier. When you can have that built up stagnant energy, or maybe you have a day like what you were explaining, like an aggressive day and shit, when the energy can be intense, because that's just part of the deal. That's what I realized. And being active, bro, is like damn near it's mandatory, on this journey. It's very hard to retain and then just like sit around, you know what I mean? Like, and it produces it goes hand in hand too, because it'll make you feel good. You know, you get the endorphins firing off from being active, you know, maybe busting out a workout or whatever. But basically what I figured out is that I don't think that a guy could go on retention and then just like sit around and have much success. You know, it's like you have to be moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. You have to be active to move that energy around inside of you, because we're walking universes, of course. So when we move this energy around in us, you know what I'm saying? By transmutation, the shit around us moves around as well. You know what I'm saying? And you start to have shit that, you know, come to you a lot faster as well, it seems, too, when you're transmuting energy. Shit happens a lot quicker, it seems, when you are active, you know, and
Right.
moving your energy around. When you're stagnant, shit moves a lot slower, it seems.
Mm. Bro, you know what else I realized? You know, God designed us, like the human body is designed to move.
Yep.
Like we're designed to move. So it's like when you're not moving and you're just like sitting around and, you know, sitting at the crib or on the couch or whatever it is you're doing. If you're living like a sedentary lifestyle where you're not really like moving around, like you're literally going against like human nature. You're going against what our bodies were designed to do. Like our bodies are designed to move, you know. So it's almost like you are, when you get into that habit of like working out every day and exerting yourself, you know, every day and pushing yourself, you know, not cheating yourself, but really getting into it. It's almost like you're aligned with the universe as well, because the universe wants us to move, bro. That's what we're designed to do. So it's like when you're doing
Exactly.
that, it's a bundle package of like, you know, making yourself feel good in all these areas, because that's literally what we're supposed to do, is move.
Yeah, we are. Be active and transmute that energy around. And, you know, yeah, it's just important. Always be on the move. It's unhealthy to not be moving our energy around. And
Mhm.
we got to be more aware to this. You know, we got to get more active out here and be more healthy, while, you know, with what we're eating, and hydrated like crazy with this water, bro. You know, and
Yeah.
that's important. You know, we are going through that planetary shift, as I like to say. Shit is changing right
Right.
before our eyes. So we got to make sure that we healthy for that shit, bro. You know, I feel like the atmosphere and the air and all that type of shit is changing. So we got to be A1 with how our bodies are performing and all that shit, bro. You feel me?
Right. And I feel like this is an important topic to talk about too, because I feel like we got a lot of these young grasshoppers and shit that are like playing a lot of video games and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we got a lot of like people that are sitting around the house. Um, you know what I mean? Just living that
Yeah.
like sedentary lifestyle where they're just chilling at the crib. You know, at the very least, you know, get yourself into a workout regimen. You know, you could start with, you know, push-ups and pull-ups and sit-ups. Like you got to get your body moving and stuff. You know, I still have a lot of friends who I talk to, and they're like literally like in their 30s, bro, and they still don't have like a fitness routine. It just blows my mind how they're living like that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they're living a sedentary lifestyle, bro. They're just like chilling at the house, and you know, it's just your body's not going. Your body's gonna get pissed at you, bro, if you don't move. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And one thing I noticed, you know, our body needs to be moving, but we also need to focus on how we are getting our dopamine receptors going off, or to go off. I mean, we got to pay attention to how we're using dopamine. You know what I'm saying? And we have to learn how to, huh, let's see, how can I say this? Transmute or turn that energy into, you know, working out, you know, because when you work out, you get good dopamine to go off that way too. You know, we just have to take shit into action that way, instead of living that, what you call it, sedentary life, you know,
Yes.
where yeah, that lifestyle, yeah, that's not a good way to use dopamine.
Sedentary literally means like sitting down.
That's not good. As far as dopamine, your brain and shit, you know, you want to be
Huh.
doing things that make you happy and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, be active and accomplish things. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's how you get good dopamine to go off, is when you put in work and get things accomplished and sit back and look at what you accomplished, ooh, that feels good,
Yeah,
bro. You know?
exactly. I mean, at the very least, bro, go on a walk or some shit. You know,
That
get out in
feels good.
nature, go on a walk. You know, if you got like, yeah, that's moving around too, and then slowly, slowly escalate into doing more intense workouts. Obviously, but I mean, even that is something that we could suggest for people who are struggling to get this down, bro. Like, just start going on walks. Every day, just take 30 minutes, get out in nature, start walking around and shit. Like, it will help you a lot if you can get in that routine.
Facts. That's real important for us, bro. Yeah. It's just important for us. And I'm just glad that we are here right now, raising awareness to this and bringing light to the dark situation and helping out our squad out there. You feel me? Our
Yeah,
fellow retainers and who, everybody that's watching us. You know what I'm saying? And much love to everybody out there that's tuned in to the Unchained podcast. Another banger knocked out for you guys, 107.
let's go.
And coming from SpiritWar Martin, we just appreciate you guys out there that's, riding with us as always, bro. And, we are on this journey together and, sharing wisdom, sharing
Hmm.
wisdom with each other and trying to help each other grow out here in this crooked matrix, bro. And having great discernment and great intuition for this dark energy about here that's trying to dim your light, you know.
Exactly.
And bro, Seb Conscious, man, good job to you as always, bro. This episode was smooth. I'm grateful for this. And once again, man, you put in great work. Good job to you, bro.
Thank you, man. You too, bro. I'm very grateful for you, man, and everything that you do, as always. And just appreciate making these episodes with you, bro. It's a blast, So shout out to all the viewers as well. Another one knocked out. 107, 108 has now been put into the slow cooker, and it's going to be served up most likely tomorrow. So
Yeah, buddy. Slow cooking, and then tomorrow we are going to have a feast and shit, bro.
yes, sir, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shout out to all the viewers as always. Shout out to all the retainers, man. Everybody putting God first. If you guys are still rocking with us on this episode, bro, shout out to you. You're a real one, man. This has been the Unchained Podcast, episode 107. All right, y'all. We'll catch you guys next time. It was a pleasure, Martin. It was a blast, bro, as always. And what I'm saying, I'll post this up there, and I'll be in contact with you, bro.
All right, bro. Sounds good. And yeah, once again, good job to you, bro. And I'm just grateful for all this, bro. And can't wait to spin it back. And I'll be in contact, bro.
All right, man. I'll talk to you soon. All right.
All right, bro. Sounds good.
Much love. Peace, bro.
Peace out, man.